My name is Pius Masai. I'm the Chief Executive Officer and Chairman, SPEDVAC. SPEDVAC means Safety Professionals and Experts in Disaster Management Volunteers Association of Kenya. Is just a global initiative whereby it's a civilian-led initiative of all professionals, experts, experienced people, senior retired people, skilled, special volunteers unite together in support of government efforts and initiatives in service to humanity through what we call bottom-up approach, model, system, and leadership. Through this arrangement, we have a cobweb of leadership, which is a great network nationally and globally, linked together in support of humanity. This is a non-political association of professionals whereby we have state and non-state, all of them united for the purpose of serving humanity. Politicians can come on board to support the program, but we are non-political. We realize that through bottom-up approach of this program, the community are enlightened to understand that it is their responsibility to join and participate in coming up with projects, development, priorities, planning, budgeting, organizing, and initiating. Them understanding that it is their responsibility to understand that they need to come up with the plans, share with the county government, share with the national government, prioritizing what they need. For example, if they need a dispensary, they need a school, they need a road, they need to prioritize them. In that, within one financial year, they'll benefit, and by them being members of that project. Bottom-up approach, whereby when they initiate the project, the government can come in and buy the idea, the partners can come in and buy the idea. Actually, in our arrangement, we have what we call, I being the CEO, we have the regional coordinators, we have the chief coordinators, we have the diaspora coordinators, we have the coordinators ranging from regional to county, sub-county, even at ward level. Now, where we engage the people is through the wards. Inside the wards, we are establishing what we call safety, emergency, disaster management clubs. Those are platforms, the smallest cell of SPEDVAC, whereby we engage the communities. We initiated this program of communities through the clubs, whereby we started some clubs in Kakamega County, Kakamega Central, within Exiru Town Center, whereby members of SPEDVAC have initiated those clubs down there, and now the activity is being rolled down globally. Initial engagement of club system we started in 2019 when I initiated and established the first corporate disaster club, which is Consolata Hospital in Kieni, Embu County, as the first corporate club. And now the first civilian community club is Exiru Center within Kakamega Central in Kakamega County, where you have now the first one now as a community club. It's a concept that is being bought by everyone because it's bottom-up approach, allowing the communities to think and participate as the owners of the projects. In bottom-up approach concept is very simple. We allow the communities to plan and to own the project in a manner that people like the regional coordinator, the county coordinator, sub-county coordinator, and the ward coordinator will be just inspectors and facilitators. Any project planned by the communities, the money is taken to the community to buy the material and also to facilitate the inspection, and procreation of the project. It is the community who pays for the regional, county, sub-county, facilitating them to come and visit the project. Who owns the project is the people, the community. Is another way of doing things in that nothing can get lost because money will go and buy the material. Money made for the constructor will go to the constructor, and money budgeted for inspection will go for inspection. You see, the bottom-up approach that we decided to bring on board, as me being the founder member, taking to the SPETVAC committee and approval by members, allowing it to flow as a global initiative. It is a wise idea whereby no one can take away or steal anything in the system. If governments can take lead in using bottom-up approach, planning, budgeting, nothing can get lost because all the money remain within the banks. They are only released to down to the needy areas where the money is supposed to be used in the community on the project, and no one can take it away. As opposed to the way that money is given to governors plan how to use the money. They can use it the way they want for their own interest, not interest of the people. But through bottom-up approach, the communities will decide what they want. If they want a dispensary, another one wants a school, another one wants a road, they'll give priorities, which one comes, which one first, which one comes last. And then the government can fund the project directly without money passing anywhere else. We realize that now in future, even no one will want to become a governor. No one will want to become a senator. No one will want to become a member of parliament, an MCA, name it. The only people who want to take those positions are straightforward people who will be wanting those positions because they want to be leaders. You know, issue of devolution is about leadership, but people put it first about money. You know, when they look into money being distributed into the devolution, into the county government, that's what people are looking for. And that's what they are now saying, that if you don't have a degree, you cannot be a member of parliament. That's wrong. Degrees cannot be pegged to leadership. Leadership is about responsibility. Our people, African context is that people want to lead because there is money somewhere. But if money can be taken out of that area, then even no one will want to have the positions. It is now the other opposite way. The leadership will take responsibility. That's why we are saying that through bottom-up approach, let us have the leadership take responsibility. Anyone who wants money should get money through hard work, not getting the money because the money should come through the person because he is leading a certain position. Positions should not be pegged to money. Money should remain in the Central Bank of Kenya. I ask the president, if the president can listen to me, using the newly established bottom-up approach, which we have launched globally, is a process whereby money remains within the central bank, untouched. The government can only release this money straight away to the projects. And the project owners are the people. Those people, when they get the money, they know that the project need to be inspected by certain leaders. They facilitate the leaders to inspect the project as the material is used down there in the community under the community watch. Nothing will get stolen. And that's the only best practice in terms of using government resources. And the communities also can request for proposals to be taken anywhere to the government, proposals taken to partners to fund projects in the communities, and realize that we'll have development everywhere. No thieves will steal our money from anywhere. Through SPETVAC also, we have come up with a program whereby we are telling employers not to use criteria of experience to employ people. SPETVAC has a responsibility of having all the skilled people, professional people, expert on our list. We can give mentorship for free for the employers. Let them employ these guys from the university. People are sitting at home without employment, without considering experience. We'll provide what we call on-job training and mentoring for free. SPETVAC is registering even those teachers who have no employment. Let them come to SPETVAC, they register as members. We'll give them a TOT, use them to go and train the communities, schools, workplaces, agencies on very needy courses, whereby all certificate courses, we don't need them to be taken far away from the home county or hometown of someone or a village. Those are village courses. We don't need people to go too far. We are saving parents. saving government money, to allowing people be trained within the village doorsteps on certificate courses. People can only go away for specific speciality whereby the resources cannot be found within a community. But these other courses, we don't expect people to traverse this country and wasting time. And those courses should be made tailored to be compatible in a manner that they are competently best. Why should you go and read things that you learned many years in school? If it's a course about something, you just tailor towards that skill straight away. And it's a shorter time, rather than making it too long to repeat many things that one has gone through in other colleges and other places. So I say, as Petback family, as the CEO, we are doing this for free because all doctors, lawyers, name it, the police, name it, the experts, they are here with us, giving free services to the communities. We are training them, giving them free. Maybe they can only meet a certificate of maybe 100 shillings to get maybe a certificate of 50 shillings. But the training is for free for everybody. And therefore, we are appealing also to those people who are employed. If you are employed, you reach retirement, please come home, register with us, you remain valid until you die because you still need to have the value that you have. You are only going home because of the age limit, but you still have value. So through Spetvac, we'll use you now as a mentor, as a trainer to facilitate those young people to get the skill and the knowledge. We are appealing to all skilled people, experts, name it, kindly register with Spetvac. Through Spetvac, we have also come up with the new World Event Days. And also through that, we have established a book which I published myself. This book is known as Bottom-Up Approach, Model, System, Leadership. This is the guide to the bottom-up approach system, model, and leadership. And I guide leaders that when a concept has come, the concept needs to be used correctly. I appreciate that members of a political debate, they are trying to borrow idea from the bottom-up approach, which is very good because this is a product of everyone. It's about all of us. Spetvac is home of safety for politicians, for leaders, for scholars, for everybody. So we need them to get a concept of this book. It's for free. I published this book and I've made it social copies free for everyone, unless one wants a hard copy. It's for free. The concept is very clear. Bottom-up approach, whereby we empower the communities to have ownership in everything that we want to plan in terms of the communities. They have the responsibility to plan it for themselves. And through that arrangement, we have created some new world events. One event known as World Spetvac Safisha Masingira Day is about cleaning vulnerable groups, cleaning homes, centers, rivers, streets, roads, workplaces, public places all over. And at the same time, planting trees and flowers, nurturing them, giving free training to the communities, schools, workplaces, agencies, organizations. This is for free. It is an initiative of Spetvac, whereby it will be marked on that 1st July 2021, which is a Saturday, and it will be continue being marked on every last Saturday of every month, carrying similar activities globally. And now Kenya is only being used as a springboard of this arrangement, whereby the network starts in Kenya, selling the idea, Kenya leading globally. So it's just a pride that Kenya now is leading. We are used to things being invented from other countries, but now we are proud that our own, we Kenyans, we have invented a World Spetvac Safisha Masingira Day. Please join us on that first, which is a Saturday, from 08:30 hours to 12:30 hours. That event will be globally, but the high climax will be in Nairobi, Kenya. So you'll find that activities will be done in every region, every county, sub-county, even the wards, because we have the members up to the community level, where we need at least one to plant a tree somewhere to mark that very unique day. And we are appealing that our president, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, through our ambassador, who is the chief patron, Honorable CS Ambassador Amina Mohammed, whom we chose and nominated as our chief patron. We chose her because she has the quality of leadership, and she is none other than our chief patron. And through her, we are appealing that the president also attend and participate in this function, and all leadership of this country, because the world will be watching Kenya as we have created a new world event day. And it is important that through the leadership of President Uhuru Kenyatta himself, he need to take responsibility, and this one is through prayer of our chief patron, Ambassador Amina Mohammed. On the same, we have also created what we call safety, emergency, and disaster management clubs. Those are community clubs, small cells within the community that the community hang on to have a voice, to plan, to organize, and even to respond to issues like incidents and even events within the communities. And through the club system, we'll have what we call the chairperson, the vice chair. We have what we call the secretary, the vice secretary, the treasury. We have the logistic person. We have a person in charge of medical, or a first aid, or a community health worker. We have got what we call a safety and a security officer. Then you have what we call a man, a woman, and a boy, a girl. And you can have a chief patron and even patrons. Now, the leaders now coming on board to fund those clubs. To fund those clubs, anyone within the clubs, the community can register in those clubs so that he or she has a voice to reach the government, to reach the partners, to reach friends, to support their activities in the communities. And those clubs, they can initiate it by having a registration of their own fee. The money is for themselves, for their projects, and they can use it as a base looking for other funds for projects. Those clubs are very useful because when a mwananchi want to give a voice, should use those clubs, the information will come very fast through the systems, and they will be supported. The government can hear that, and also we can ask the government to listen to it, and also ask for partners to come in and support. They can write proposal straight away, journalize to where it needs to go. When the money comes, it will go back to the community where the proposal came from, and no interferences. You realize that those people are in the wards. That's why we say that bottom up means money being down with the people, not up. In up system, we don't need money. Money is only needed for training, for offices, meetings, but more money need to be down within the projects in the communities. And the communities will have their voice through their chairman. The chairman will be sitting in our Spedvac ward coordinator, who will be chairing. They will be there as members of their committee, whereby he'll be there as a trustee head and also a chairperson of the coordination of the program. There it goes up to the sub-county, up the county, the region, up to us. Also, we have invented what we call advanced donation of things, properties, giving opportunity for well-wishers who want to serve the communities through this system, sending away thieves, opportunists. There are many people who are now threatened with us because they have seen Spedback has come as a professional association. We are non-political. We don't mind where you come from, so long as you are legally constituted and you are a straightforward person. We do what we call encouraging advanced donation and have advanced logistics centers all over, regionally, in the counties, sub-counties, up the wards, advanced donations, whereby you advise anyone who has anything to give back to society should be channelized through those logistics centers. You will get a certificate and a letter of recognition. And when these items will be distributed in the communities, they will be told that these things were given to you by such people or such a group or such agents or organization, and appreciated. And we'll be now giving an opportunity for good people to do things in the community and taking away opportunists and thieves who are now threatened with Spedvac. You realize that it is very simple. When a community requests for something, it will be in a matter of seconds. When they need something, for example, Kibera there, they want something, they'll tell the club chair that they need something. If the club chair has something, we'll donate. If they don't have the item requested for, they'll ask for the chair. The chair will ask the ward coordinator to do that. If he doesn't have, we'll in the shortest time call the a ward coordinator. If he doesn't have, we'll go for the sub-county. Sub-county, if he doesn't have the county, he doesn't have the regional. Then the regional, if he doesn't have, will go to me as the CEO, the global CEO. Then I'll then call anyone, Mombasa, I'll call Northeastern, I'll call Eastern, tell them, please give us this item, is required in Kibera. Within second, it'll be there. It's what you call bottom-up approach. There's need to donate. As opposed people putting things in lorries, sugars, maize, name it. Then they roam around with this, they go and sell. Those items never reach the people. But whereby people initiate the request through management by objectives, item will be released as requested, supervised down to the location, to the needy people. That's what we call management by objectives and not management by crisis. And by so doing, we advise everyone to join SPEDVAC as a volunteer, special volunteer, to serve communities with objectives. Governments, I appeal to all governments, let them borrow from us. People have been borrowing things from abroad, from white people. I appreciate what white people have done to the world. But also we black people, we appreciate ourselves because now we have started inventing, creating wild history dates from Kenya. Kenya has made it and is a challenge to the world community. Let you also borrow us, borrow what you have, use it. Bottom-up approach, model, system, leadership is about the whole community approach. Community leading, owning the resources, everyone is equal. This is home of safety. And you know all about is safety because we started by safety. And through safety, every discipline is about safety. And that's why in SPEDVAC, there are lawyers, there are doctors, there are law enforcement, there are politicians who are just here silently as members, but not as political. And if they want to do politics, they don't do politics within the system. Otherwise, thank you.